Hi there, it's Lori, and I am sorry for the noise in the background. That is my little robot taking care of the cat stuff. Anyway, I didn't change my glasses because I see the glare. Oop, it's done. Nope, that was halfway. All right. So I was going through my notebooks. Now, one of my students literally wrote 3 pages front and back, so 6 pages of stuff. I had her all 4 years of her high school math. She was in my math class. Different levels. She didn't keep repeating, just to be clear. Anyway, but just flipping through, I came, and I'm going to need to remember some of the stories she referenced. But several female students referenced me giving them dating advice. I really wish I knew what that advice was, because I could have saved myself a lot of really questionable dating stories. Yeah. What did I tell them? They need to let me know. Anyway, but this one, I'm just going to read to you straight as it is. Obviously not their name. Because it's so darn funny. It's just funny. Remember, I was a math teacher. I have a math paper that's published in the Australasian Journal of Combinatorics. It's a mouthful, yes. Yeah. I know some math. As long as I can write it down. If I do it in my head, don't trust me. And I don't like to count. But that's a whole different thing. Anyway, here it is. The student said, "Even though I am better at math than you are, it was still fun. I might see you next year." Clearly, he was being sarcastic. Because I know the name. I do my best to picture the student when I see their names in here. There's a couple that only did first names, and I'm like, which one of those that name it was? And Camille offline, came across a student who I adored. She was from Brazil. She was an exchange student in our school for a year. She was wonderful. So I like the ladies. Oh, I can't say it that way. I was going to say that I like the ladies from Brazil, but that doesn't sound right. My students from Brazil were wonderful humans. And Camille is a wonderful human. We're just going to go there, but yes. Yeah, my student. I hope he was being sarcastic. I hope he didn't think that he was better at math than me. Because that's just funny wow, delusional. And it's not me being arrogant. This is just the reality of the situation. Somebody in high school is not going to be better at math than me. Now, sometimes they were better at seeing different solutions to things. I loved it when my students would come up with a different approach to solving a math problem than I ever thought of it. I loved it. They would teach me the math tricks. Oh, I'm going to teach this one again while we're here. Okay. How can you tell if a number is divisible by 3? Literally, just, I'll just pick a number. I know I have sticky notes around here. Where are you, sticky notes? Here's a sticky note. Okay. I'm just going to pick a number like 4,362. Okay. I have no idea if that's divisible by 3. So what you do is you take the numbers 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2. You add the digits. So 7, 13, 14, 15. So that equals 15. That means this number that I just randomly pulled out of my head, literally did not know, this number is divisible by 3. Because 15 is divisible by 3. So let's do it. Good old long division. This generation may or may not even know that. Okay. 3 goes in once. 3, 1. Show my work there. Brought the 3 down. 16, 45. Sure enough, there is the answer. I kind of scribbled at the bottom because I was running out of room. With no remainder, it always works. And I legit just made up that number. So if I had gotten any other, let's say I got 17 up here, or 23, or something like that. Something that is not divisible by 3, it's not divisible by 3. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, the number is divisible by 3. Fun math, just for the heck of it. Because math can be fun and interesting. Did I know that trick? No, my students taught me that trick. My students taught me. I didn't know shortcuts. Okay, let's talk about finishes, so to speak. We're going to start with finishes, so to speak. So I have finished with one skein, that's obviously the back, with one skein of the vibrant green. That's what this is called. And so I would be out of this yarn, and I'm not to 24 inches yet. I'm close. Let's see. I should measure. I'm at 21 or 22. I kind of have it stretched a little. So it's finished in that I finished a skein. So this is going to take a little more than a skein. The solid block is already done. This, I'm going to link the video about, the Smile Challenge. This I'm doing, this is a very pink knits pattern. Rugged something. It's in her Crochet for Knitters playlist, but it is all crochet. I am using a 7mm hook. I really wish I wasn't using this one, but I decided to start at my daughter's while I was babysitting because my grandson was just chilling, hanging out. So, and it keeps catching on this, but you know, once you start, I am finished with the third skein hank. Let me show you what they look like this. So the Smile project is Ladybird Loves Hadija. This is vintage yarn. The blankets have to be 100% cotton. Clothing or other items like that need to be 100% cotton and white or cream. Blankets don't have to be white. But this is 3, and so I'm halfway, so I'm going to do 6 skeins of that. So I'm collecting ball bands like crazy over here. Oh, and then the Smile project, you need to contact Ladybird Loves. You need to email her if you're interested in supporting that family. I will link the video, and I will do a post on it, a scheduled post to drop after this. So it's Ladybird Loves. It's supporting a family in Egypt. So they need baby stuff. I made sure that I could purchase stuff, so I purchased a bunch of white onesies for 100% cotton from Goodwill. But they need other stuff too. So I'm getting more clarification from her on that. There is an American address that you're going to send it to if you're in the US. If you're in the UK, you can send it to the UK. If you're in Europe, you're going to need to have a conversation with hold on a second. Okay, so sorry. My daughter just texted me and I needed to make sure it wasn't something urgent. But the Smile project, we want to get as many people involved as possible. I'm going to see who in my crochet club is interested, but I need some real clarification before I start pushing it out to everyone. For now, you need to directly, and even those people will need to directly email Hadija so that we can get, so that you understand the situation and you understand the expectations. 100% cotton is an absolute necessity. Clothing needs to be white. I don't know if we know the gender yet, but they need other stuff too that babies need. So, like she calls them dummies because she's in the UK, not babies. She's not calling babies dummies. What we call pacifiers, they call dummies. So pacifiers was on the list. There were other things. So we just want to make sure to coordinate with, everything needs to be coordinated with Hadija. Now for my finished object, I lost my mind and made this dishcloth a little bit large. I used a 7mm Tunisian hook with a cable on it. Here's the hook I used. And yes, I lost my mind and I used scrubby yarn. It was short rows of Tunisian. She did something to knit the center. I didn't understand because I don't knit yet. Someday soon maybe. And so I crocheted the center. But I think it looks cool. And it's scrubby and it's large, but it's for my friend so that she doesn't have to like grip it. So because she has an autoimmune thing that has made gripping very difficult for her. So anyway, so this is for Crafting Kitties Creator Spotlight, but also it had a purpose. And yes, I lost my mind and used scrubby yarn, but I knew that she would appreciate that because then she can scrub without like having to actually use much force. It wasn't as bad on the Tunisian hook. It was actually way easier to see my all Tunisian simple stitch. Not that you can really tell that now, but Way easier to see your stitches with the Tunisian than it is with crochet. I'll tell you what. I don't know with knitting if you have to see your stitches the same way, but with the Tunisian, it was easier. I mean, it's still running across your fingers, so even touching this much is making my hand dry. So that's everything that I'm doing. Just remember that y'all are wonderful and you matter, and I appreciate every single one of you that takes the time to watch my videos. That's what she said. Mm-hmm. And if you're interested in joining membership, you can join anytime. But if you join by April 24th, you in the US, because it'll be the 25th in Australia, but by the 24th of April 2026, you will get a small gift from me. Even if you are all the way in Australia. I'm in Colorado, which is smack in the middle of the United States of America. So anybody that joins by April 24th will get this small item from me, because I can send it with a regular international stamp to anywhere in the world. Well, there's probably places I can't send something from the United States right now, but you know. But anyway, there's a lot of you. But even the lowest level, the 99-cent level, 99 cents US. I don't know what that converts to anywhere else, but even at that level, you will receive a first month member price. Even if you don't continue on because you just can't, that's fine. I won't get offended or upset about that. If you do, however, continue, thanks to Ladybird Loves Hadijah, I will be doing member packs at every level. Every level will get slightly different items. So that'll only be every 6 months. I think she does every 3 months. I'm going to do every 6 months, but it is her concept. I'm just gonna go with it as well, and because I want to give back. Part of the reason I did memberships was to support my ability to continue to give back and do donation items. That yarn was gifted to me from someone in the crochet club, so it's yarn gifted to me in those scenarios feels like very important for me to then make a donation item. That's my own thing. It's not anybody's expectation of me. That's just how I feel about it. Anyway, it sounds like I'm kind of losing my voice, so I better stop. Thank you for all you do. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Only if you want to. Not gonna make you. Hugs from Mima Potato Head. If you don't know the story, my 4-year-old granddaughter made this. Potato Head brought it over to me and said, "Look, it's you, Mima." Do you see the resemblance? Anyway, hugs from me, whatever kind of hug you need. And I hope to see you again soon. Kindness matters. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate you, and you are important.